Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of November 22nd through 28th of 2021. So, how's your week been going? How's your time? Are you feeling? So, I've been feeling this like major changes coming in the world in general, and oh, I got the extra one there. Okay, and it feels to me like a really positive change. I feel it as an anticipation, right? Not everybody does. I was just speaking with a friend last night, and she said she feels it like, yes, it's something to come, but it's a little bit like bogged down, something like she couldn't quite explain it the way I could understand anyway. And so she didn't necessarily think it was all going to be good. To me, it feels like an excitement coming. And so, you know, big changes which feel to me like very much for the better. Okay. All right. So let's see though, what's your specific reading for this time? And give me a second here. Yeah, lots of peace here. This is really good. Okay. And prosperity, lots of prosperity too. Okay. So this, choose peace, and what's the other one? Peace offering. Peace offering. So it feels like a relationship with somebody that you've been not really seeing eye to eye. The message from your angels toward you, which has nothing to do with the other person, right? This message from your angels toward you is to always choose to see the peaceful side of it. Always see the love. Always see that, there's no malevolence toward you from the other person, right? It's not like there may be just standing firm in their conviction, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's a really good thing, right? So for you to get your nose bent out of shape because of something they've said, or the fact that maybe they think differently than you do, or whatever, is just doesn't serve anybody. Always choose the peaceful solution. So if it's simply a matter of a difference of opinion, good. Be the person who says, okay, well, I don't think the same as you, but that's okay, I'll love you anyway. Right? Because why not? Nobody ever said that we can only love those people who think exactly the same way we do. Never. Right? You can think totally different things. You can really disagree strongly with each other and still be amazing friends and still have this incredible connection. And so, it feels like if there was an actual like falling out of some kind, take the initiative. Don't wait for them. First of all, cut cords with them. I'm not sure if I did a video about cutting cords. If not, I think I will. But so ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to cut the cords between you. Get rid of the negativity, and then call them up and say, hey, you want to meet for coffee? Or do you want to whatever? Or, I didn't mean to hurt you. And I know that you didn't mean to hurt me. So can we just agree to disagree and move on? However it takes. Reach out and heal that relationship. You'll both benefit from it. In fact, everyone around you will benefit from that. You will demonstrate to people around you how it can be done. When you disagree, you can still be amazing friends. Okay, all right. And here we have in between those. So the first card out was choose peace. The second card out was see the other person's point of view. And the third card was peace offering, right? So kiss and make up, you don't have to agree with them, but try to at least be understanding. Try to see where their point of view is coming from. You don't have to embrace it as your own. You just have to be able to see that there is another point of view other than yours. So it feels like both sides of this, you've sat kind of in judgment of each other and of a general, group of people who, because if there's one person who feels that way, there's more, right? There's never just one in the whole world, who feels that way. There's always a group. So, and the same with your point of view. Every person, yes, has their unique point of view. However, there are other people who think the same or almost the same, or, something like that. So both of you can find validation. If you look hard enough, you can find validation from other people, but you don't need to, because you have this relationship that can stand this test. And please work to maintain that, right? Try to see their point of view, offer something to bring the two of you back together. Maybe you will agree between the two of you that you will never again discuss that subject. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Keep the person. You want them. Yeah. Okay. And so, having said that, it feels like for different group of people, it doesn't feel like this is the same Leos that I'm talking to, but some of you, like, you can do all these things, like try and keep the peace, offer a peace offering, something to make the relationship more comfortable again. Working hard to see their point of view without being close with them, without spending much time with them. That also works, right? If, so with the last situation, kind of, when your angels were saying that you really want to keep this relationship, sometimes it's okay if the relationship isn't very close and never was. It's okay to just disagree, but you still want to go forward amicably, right? You don't want to be making enemies, and neither do they. For some of you, this has been a simple misunderstanding. It's not truly a disagreement. It's just been a misunderstanding. And so whatever you can do to kind of make it so that next time you see each other, it can be easy. And the time after that, easier, right? So just, yeah, you just don't want to be on bad terms with people. Yeah. You're not losing faith in any way. You're never, there's no need for you to say, oh, you were right and I was wrong. That's not what this is about. This is about knowing who you are and being confident enough in that to be able to say, this is who I am, and that is who you are. Yes, this is a total acceptance, lack of judgment situation. All right, good. It's time to pay attention to what you're doing. So purification. So some of you you've got toxins built up in your body. And I'm kind of not really getting hits on whether that's a specific cause or whatever. Generally, on Earth right now, every person does have toxins built up. It's our lifestyle, all the plastics in the air and all the chemicals in the soil and the food and all that stuff. So we all kind of get this buildup of stuff. It's time to do a detox. So if you're not sure what kind of detox, well, maybe go to your health food store and find out, talk to them about how you're feeling, all that stuff, and they can probably recommend something. In general, drink more water. Put a bit of sea salt in your water, maybe some chlorophyll in your water. It generally clear things out. I am hearing heavy metals detox. So some of you, if you're a welder by trade or something like that, you've breathed a lot of exhaust in your life, or you've otherwise been in contact with a lot of heavy metals, then for sure you're going to need that. Yeah, just try and clear the toxins. This is also clearing the energy in your home. So if you're familiar with saging or with doing an energy clearing, using crystals, using energy, whatever it is, then do that. If not, find somebody who does. That'll be it'll feel really good in your home. Any other kind of purification, like, so if you live near a body of water, go get in it. I was thinking that was water in the, yeah, it is water. Backwards in the camera, it looked like clouds for a minute, but yes. And so this also is to do with your thoughts, keeping everything as positive and peaceful as possible, right? So yeah, like just kind of check yourself. It's like it's like you've got a heavy weight on you, and you need to throw that off so that you can emerge healthier and more energetic, is how that feels. Okay. Okay, so there's a situation. Is it a situation? Is it it's a behavior that is yours, that you are puzzled about, is how this feels. So whatever it is that you did that you're going, what the hell? Why did I do that? Why did I say that? Where did that come from? I don't even like that. It's a past life influence. So being aware of it is kind of one of the first steps. And then you can ask, for cord cutting again with Michael and Raphael. And or if there's a practitioner around that you know of who does past life, not really regression, that is not what they're saying, but just to sever the cords between yourself and that old pattern. It's a pattern by now because it's from a previous life, and you've brought it forward all this time, however long ago it was, and so now it's a pattern that's causing behavior in you that puzzles you, and you're like, I don't get it. I don't know what's going on, and it can be broken. That chain can be broken. So ask your angels to do that, to sever that for you, and to go forward in all directions of time without that pattern. Okay, all right. And now we have amazing prosperity and flow of prosperity. So hey, that is really, really amazing. It feels so good. It feels there's a little bit of excitement, like it's almost like like an inner tension kind of, but it's the good kind, and like there's this abundance coming, and it feels like a steady thing. Like it doesn't feel like a one big lump sum, although it could be. It could be, who's to say? And, obviously you'll accept it, whichever way it is, right? But it feels like in general, an increase in vibration, an increase in all the good stuff coming to you. And so that does include money, but it's the other stuff too. It's the feeling good. It's just this feeling of well-being is how this feels. So embracing all that beautiful prosperity is awesome. Okay, so now we have the daily guidance cards. We'll just see what's one last bit of wisdom. Yeah, joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. And that's just what this prosperity feels like everything is just coming up and getting more and more joyful, and that beautiful energy of like, it's just delicious, that it like makes me want to giggle, you know, and it just feels so good. And once that like excitement kind of thing passes, then the high vibration is still there. It's calmer, and it's just this beautiful life. Yeah, well done, Leo. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you very much. And I want you to know that I love you, and I will see you next week.